The tried and true eclair is becoming increasingly trendy, sporting new shiny coats and fluffy fillings. Nugateau is Toronto's first eclair-only bake shop, and pastry chef and co-owner Atul Palghadmal is in the AM kitchen to show us how to make a great eclair. You've got such a beautiful array of gorgeously crafted eclairs here. And one of the things that we said, you know, is an old favorite. It really is old. There's quite a history to the eclair.
Yes, actually they go back almost to the 19th century.
Wow.
Yes.
And a famous chef once supposedly, came up with these things, even served the king.
So there's no known fact about it, but it's been believed that a very famous French chef, Marie Antoinette, came up with the recipe in the 19th century. And yeah, they've been very popular since then. So
tell me what you're going to make for us, and we'll get started with that in terms of an eclair, and then I'll just ask you about some of the ones, because as we look at them, they're quite thin, the original size. So what are you going to make for us today? So today we have, we're going to make a Tahitian vanilla eclair. And we also have Let's get started, chocolate. Just because we only got a couple of minutes on television, which probably takes you a lot longer to craft the perfection that
yes, it does.
In the bakery than what we'll do here.
So this is basically the dough. It's very straightforward. It's got...
the dough's in a piping bag. Okay.
Yes. So it's a mixture of flour, butter, milk, and eggs. In this case, the eggs are added in the end. The flour, butter, and sugar and milk are cooked. And we add the eggs later on to get the consistency right. So once you pipe them, they go in the oven. I already have some which are piped. So it amazes me, because you see eclairs of all sizes, but the traditional would be thin like that. Yes, so the traditional ones are pretty much the same size. They could be a little bit bigger. But this is the more modern version of eclairs, which are a little bit skinnier and more refined ones. Wow, it's so great. I have some baked already in the oven. So grab those. So I'm going to pull them out. So we have some baked ones here. So I have a few of these here. So once they're done, then the fun begins. Yes, so we let them cool. So we have to make sure they're cool. Yes. That way there's no steam and it's not hot inside. Because otherwise the stuff would just melt off. And if you put filling inside, it's going to get soggy. So these are nice and cold. They've been baked this morning. Okay. So we usually use like a piping tip, which is like 86-1. Something that's, you can use a little dowel or a serrated edge. And we just make little holes. Yeah, so you poke holes in it so you can make sure that you can fill it nicely. Make sure the holes are same size as the piping tip. Okay. And I have some vanilla pastry cream. Oh, that sounds wonderful. This is our Tahitian vanilla pastry cream. So I filled in a piping bag with a nozzle which is same size as the one we used to make the hole. And we just fill it up. So when you fill it up, you make sure that it's filled nicely. So it's going right in there. Okay. Yeah. And then you just keep filling it up until you see, you know, there's enough filling. And then it pushes out the outside? Yeah, it pushes out. That's when you know it's filled. Okay. And you can feel that it's heavy. And we just clean the edges. Oh. And then it's ready to dip. That is awesome. Okay, so just very quickly, show us the dip, and then we'll come back after the break. So I have the vanilla glaze. Yeah. I'm just going to dip in the... Just like that? Yeah, just like that. You let the glaze drip. You swipe it with your finger. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Oh, my gosh. This is a perfect, delectable treat. We're going to talk about some of the other flavors before we end the show, so we'll take a little bit of a break. We've got a musical performance coming up, so thank you for sticking around for us. We'll be back. We can't leave this. Recipe, by the way, will be on our website.